Health Awareness Month, and if you're feeling a little bit stressed due to work or life, you're not alone.
Yeah, all of those and other stuff too. We are joined by psychotherapist Andrea Swan, who's going to share with us some exercises on how to manage stress. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Before you came on, I promised I wasn't going to turn this into my own personal therapy session.
Lie.
Let me get a little bit into it, because what I was telling you though is that sometimes I will notice the physical symptoms of stress before I even realize that I'm stressed.
Right, absolutely. And depending on your professional capacity and if you've, had this scope of training your brain to cope through stress, your body may respond physically before you notice any mental symptoms in terms of stress-related factors.
Yeah, it's like I'm walking around, my shoulders are like this for some reason. I don't realize it.
What is it about our lives right now? Everybody is stressed out to the max. What is going on?
Yeah, I think that just, changes, current events, again, trying to remain professional in a world that may seem chaotic at times. After pandemic, a lot of the social isolation and not knowing how to navigate social relationships, it's a lot.
Do you find people you mentioned the pandemic, have we fully worked through everything from that as a society and as individuals?
I think there are some things that are still present that people are learning to deal with now. Again, relationships and navigating healthy relationships. As you know, being in close proximity and human interactions is important. And so when you have a large lapse in that, like with pandemic, it's harder to reconnect following that. And so I think people are trying to figure that out now.
Yeah, social media has taken the social out of being social creatures.
Absolutely.
So where is there a place where we typically will physically notice it, where we carry it mostly?
Most people I'm hearing like upper shoulders and upper back area and the neck. A lot of people don't realize they're carrying a lot of tension in their face.
I was just going to say
that.
Yes,
and with this particular exercise, PMR, progressive muscle relaxation, it's really helpful for alleviating headaches, tension in the face, also medically,
all of that.
in addition, in addition to stress relief, a lot of like hypertension reduction and just overall help in terms of medical as well.
I feel like we're going to owe you an office visit
after
this. Okay, so you're going to show this to us. Take us through it. How do we start? What do we do?
So typically when I facilitate, I start from bottom to top.
Okay. Should we sit, stand?
Sitting is good. Okay. Sitting is good. And so noticing in your feet, you want to flex your toes up, point them up, and then release them. And keep doing that. Do it a couple times. So this helps you become more aware of what it feels like to be tense in certain areas, right? And then gradually we're going to go up ankles, right? It helps to point your feet, the side of your feet outward.
You can't see it, but we're doing it.
Point them out. And then keep going up. Flex your calf muscles. Helps to point your feet down and then back up.
All right.
Keep going and then turn your knees outward. Hold them, bring it back in. Clench the hamstrings, the thighs. Keep going, Then you're gonna go up to the back. With the arms, it's a little easier. You can tighten, tense, right? Flex your arm muscles, right? Keep going. Clench your back.
But I need to release it.
Right. Keep in mind when you're doing this, you want to slow down so you can get used to the practice of it, right? And notice how the tension feels. So when it happens when you're not intentionally doing it, you can be mindful of how to release it. Right.
It's almost like tensing up, then you start to relax and you go, oh, I can relax even more than I was before.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then so the face, right? Clenching the jaw, grimacing, scrunching.
You're talking about my normal state.
Right. And then slowly letting it go and just noticing that, right? So sometimes
I feel it right here so much.
Right? It feels good after some time. Sometimes in sessions, noticeably, I see people talking about something difficult and they don't notice that they're doing things with their face, their facial features, right? And I can see it and wear it in their affect. And I call attention to it and they're like, I didn't even realize I was doing that.
That's why we say fix your face, right? When people are
fix it.
Okay, so that was actually
that was great,
very helpful. I wonder how many people at home are doing it along with us. But we've got all your information, social media, all that stuff. We're going to put it on our website, gooddaysacramento.com. Andrea Swan, thank you so much. I actually feel so much better after that.
I do too. And by the way, best nails out of any guest we've had in
thank you. I appreciate
that. Fantastic.
Thank you again. Appreciate it. All right, it is 9:27. We'll be right back.